Good afternoon, everyone. This is Dr. Diggs. It's another beautiful day out here in the Pacific Northwest. Absolutely fantastic. Can't really complain. Today, we're going to be talking about Kain. We're going to be talking about Demon Wall, kind of my interpretation of them and how I feel about them. First off, I do got to show you guys my amazing Christmas present that Giant got me. He got me this amazing Chocobo coffee cup, and he also got me this wonderful Chocobo sweater. Let me tell you guys, feels pretty good and cozy to be covered in full Final Fantasy apparel. So, what do I think about Kain, Demon Wall? They're at level 99 now, and I've been using them a lot. And let me tell you, Kain is a beast. He literally destroys everything. And I love him. The thing that kind of sucks with Kain, though, is that he's kind of like an individual unit in a way. I feel like he's like a lone agent that you throw into a comp. You can't really, I mean, you can put him in a Pierce only composition, but he's kind of better just being thrown in with like a unit or like a party that has like full life or heal, or like with a tank and a healer. Like, he's a very interesting unit. And he almost has the same versatility, I would say, that Victoria has, right? The only difference being is that Kain is really, he's a unit that has a really high barrier of entry. And I talked about this in my review, and I talked about this in my Pierce unit review. You really need to have that Wind Spear +5 to make the best out of him. You really need to have a good TMR that he can equip. And while his own TMR is good, it's not amazing. You really need to have the Demon Wall card also in order to make the most out of him. And it doesn't mean you have to have it, but you really kind of do. And the difference that, say, the Demon Wall card makes versus another card is pretty substantial, right? This isn't like, you know, some of the other cards that have come out where it's like, okay, maybe there's like a medium boost to the unit that gets to equip the card. This is a massive boost, and it makes a huge difference. Plus 30% attack, in addition to plus 20 pierce attack, on top of already the 25 pierce attack that Kain has from that card, and the 12% slash resist that goes to the party, is ridiculous. So it's really interesting. It's a really powerful card, and I really feel like to make the most out of him, you really do need to have Demon Wall. Now, his abilities are pretty cool, and surprisingly, his sub-paladin is God tier. And there's a reason for this, and that reason is that he spams Immortal Spirit whenever he can, which is really nice. There's usually one situation in which he won't use Immortal Spirit first, and that's if you have some type of like AP generation buff on him. So I frequently run him with Uldoa's TMR, and he'll pop that first. And sometimes if the enemy comes in range before then, he will not use Immortal Spirit. But when we go into like the second guild battle, for example, he will pop Immortal Spirit. And that Immortal Spirit really makes him powerful in terms of being paired with another healer or being paired with a tank, right? And either he gets aggro drawn away from him after Immortal Spirit is procced, or the enemy dumps a huge amount of AP attacking Kain. And I think we also underestimate the amount of AP resources it takes from our units in order to attack an enemy twice, right? And I think the only other unit I can really compare right now in the meta would be Laswell, right? And I think for those of you that have Laswell and utilize Laswell, he's a unit where when you see a Laswell, you're like, shit, right? He's that powerful in arena, in PvP, in match battle, in guild battle. He's a beast because he has the ability to drain your AP, particularly if you're fighting against an auto AI. And Kain has the same thing, essentially, except with a mortal spirit. He also has a way to regain HP, and he also has a way to affect the enemy units when they have full life casted on them, which I think is absolutely crazy, right? So his primary ability, which he will spam a lot, right? He will spam Dragon Raid quite a bit, and you can see here it has quite a large range, and next to probably, actually it's his longest range attack, right? And let's say you're going up against an Ayaka and Warrior of Light team. If Kain uses Dragon Raid on the enemy Warrior of Light, kills the enemy Warrior of Light, and Ayaka full lifes that Warrior of Light, that Warrior of Light is going to raise with only 50% of his max HP. That is insanely powerful. Not only does this attack have large damage and has large range, it's also going to protect you against full life teams or teams that are designed to raise their tank, right? And this is one of those perks that I think a lot of people underestimate, because we are in a world where full life does get casted a lot, and you can have almost, 100% rate on your full life. And so being able to, go into a fight, and let's say the enemy's gonna full life, this attack, Dragon Raid, is essentially free damage on your opponent. And that's amazing. It's absolutely crazy. So Kain is right now the only unit in the game that can do this, and that is just another reason why he is so cool. Now, I haven't seen him use his limit break too much in guild battle, and I don't know if that's because I don't have it leveled enough. I do have it leveled to level 13, and it actually does have some substantial range. I'm thinking I probably need to get it to level 20 in order for him to use it more reliably, but the slow has such a high percentage to land, I'm really hoping I can get his AI to land that. Now, when I've been running Kain, I've actually been running Kain in an evasion composition, and I've been trying a couple different builds with him. Now, Kain's biggest problem is also his agility, so I've been trying to pair him with some type of agility up cards, or, agility up TMRs at bare minimum, because he's really slow, right? 57 is not fast at all. And so for that reason, I've also been looking at the Espers that I've been giving resonance to him with. And one other thing I've been looking at is Espers that have high AP really need to be paired with Kain, because Kain does really have an AP shortage if you do want him to pop his limit break right away. So you can see here, I've just been going across the spectrum. Of course, we're going to get all of the Pierce Espers, but one of the first things that I did, I'll pull this up here. Oh my God, is it not going to let me do this? There we go. Here we go, Resonance descending. One of the first things I did was actually get Odin Max Resonance with Kain. And I know that seems a little counterintuitive, and I know that while Odin is literally like the best Esper in the game, you're probably going to want to Pierce Esper on Kain. However, because Kain suffers from such a lack of AP and a lack of agility, Odin being one of the Espers with the highest AP and highest agility, it's critical, I felt, that I had Odin Max Resonance with Kain. Just to show you the difference here, even between Siren, that 2 agility does make a difference, and of course Siren's going to have substantially less damage for Kain. And then even here, that's 5 agility if you're doing it with Titan, 5 agility if you're doing it with Ifrit. Like, these are substantial amounts of agility. And for a unit that is agility starved like Kain, he really needs as much agility as possible. So I actually think the best Esper is going to be Odin for him. Now, while we're talking about Espers and while we're talking about builds, let's also talk about the let's talk about the Esper that came along with the card, the Demon Wall. Now, this Esper I actually put on the back burner, and I regret it just a little bit, considering the prevalence of Dark Slash units in the meta. Now, when you come into the ability board, you'll notice there's a couple things that stand out. That's going to be Dark Resistance, Stop Resistance, and Slash Resistance. We do have things like Light Resistance and Light Eater, and these are going to be potentially really important for the upcoming Final Fantasy IV raid. But really, what you're going to be using Demon Wall for is for tankier units who need to be able to survive Ruinstern, right? This is going to be a Ruinstern Esper that's going to defend you against Ruinstern. So this is really going to go on your Warrior of Light. This is really going to go on Agrius, for example. This is going to go on units who do not have the stop resistance that they need, or maybe they only have like 10% or 15% stop resistance. So that 7% stop resistance is going to help out. This is really a defensive Esper, and it's a very powerful defensive Esper, particularly if you consider how strong Ruinstern is currently prevalent in the game. This Esper is going to help counter him if you are going to go down the physical sort of defense route against Ruinstern. Now, this is going to give you, 15% dark resistance, and it's going to give you 25 slash resistance, I believe. Let me just make sure that's right. 10, 13, 12, 25. Yep. So it's going to give you, almost in a way, like almost 30% mitigation against Ruinstern. However, you have to understand, right, that Ruinstern does have slash resist pierce. So consider, right, that probably only 50% of this slash resistance is going to apply. Again, it will help you, but honestly, will it really help you that much? Yeah. You're in a world where, there's counters to everything right now, and there's counters to slash resistance. There's no real counter to dark resistance, so the dark resistance is probably more important to invest in right now. But I think this Esper is going to be a little bit like one of those Espers you lean on when you least expect it, right? So that's going to be like when a raid comes out and you need Light Eater and Light Resistance. You might respec and throw this Esper on. I don't think this Esper, if you are like a newer player, or if you're someone who came in and dolphined for the first time for Kane, is an Esper that you should invest in. I personally, when I did all my Dark Espers, I literally invested in every single other Dark Esper first before Demon Wall, and I actually think Behemoth is probably a better investment than Demon Wall, just because he has the attack up, he also has Light Eater, and he also has slash attack up. It's going to make him much more viable in terms of your compositions, right? So Demon Wall, the Esper, I would say probably stay away from, and probably, not go near it very much. Just to show off you guys as well. Look at that 5,500 Visior back. You all probably want to see my Kane in battle. So let's go ahead and we'll show off the guild battle today. I'm actually not sure who we're going up against here. Refill my barracks real quick. But I've been running Kane, Ruinstern, and Little Leela. And I've actually been going for an evasion composition with Kane. So it's actually been reasonably successful. Of course, I'm not like crazy meta or anything. We're going up against Disney's guild. Oh, it's funny because the two Disney guilds are fighting each other today. And then we're fighting the other Disney guild. That's kind of funny. Oh, I love it. I love it. All right, let's go ahead and we're just going to pick someone at random here. Someone with high attack. A little bit of magic. Let's go for Magnus here. And let's see how Kane goes. I know not to do the second attack on this video because my BlueStacks has been crashing on the second attack. So one of the problems I've had, oh, he's popping Divine Grace. That's weird. Probably because I just unlocked that node on him. I need to take that off him. Because usually he pops Uldoa's TMR first. Yeah, oh, wait, why does he have Ziza's TMR on? Whoa, what is going on? I literally have the wrong build on him right now. Oh, shit. Holy shit. Well, this isn't good. Well, there's the death on Warrior of Light there. Oh, there's the Immortal Spirit on the enemy's Kane. Oh, you son of a bitch. Oh. Oh. I think we got this, though. Yeah, we got this. We're gonna clean this up. God, that was a mistake. I have the wrong build. I have the wrong build on my Kane. But at least this highlights just how powerful Kane can be. And, you know, let's see if I can get the next battle going off here. Just before we go ahead and crash BlueStacks here. Let's go up against the Agrius. Oh, am I going to crash? This is the moment of truth, guys. Oh, we didn't. Oh, yeah, we're fucked. We're so fucked. Agrius, Little Leela, Ruinsterd, it's over. It's over, guys. Oh, he popped Sentinel. All right, all right. Oh, goodbye, Kane. All right. Let's see how this goes. Let's see how this goes. Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, that about sums it up. All right, everyone. Well, thank you for watching. As always, if you are planning on buying Vizior, make sure you use my affiliate link, dig.gs/coins, or you can go to dig.gs/offer. And as always, guys, we love to hear from you, so make sure you leave a comment down in the comment section, and make sure you swing by our Discord. Hope you all are having a Merry Christmas, and have a great rest of your day.